college, I know, is really, really hard. In a way, this also tells us that we should also know how to keep up with our leisure time and with our studies. So I'm here to share to you my secrets on how I could cope up with my academics and my leisure time. So I have here 10 tips which I would like to share to you so that you could also follow. The first one is you get a planner. We all know that in college, life is really very, very busy. Getting a planner, this would help you to organize your thoughts, your things that you do, as well as your plans, not just for your academics, but also for your family or for your friends. So the next one is, or number two is, you should write there in the planner all the plans that you will be needing to accomplish. For example, all academic related stuffs like your projects, assignments, and all your leisure stuffs like, for example, a stroll in the mall, or sounds like a movie date with your friends. The third one is you sort out your priorities. In sorting out your priorities, I know it's really hard, but in sorting out your priorities, this would help you know which to go first, or which things you should need to do first, and which are the things that you should least prioritize. So in number four, you should be aware of your work's time frame. You should not be too campante with everything that you do and with all the time frame that you have. For, let's say for example, the deadline is just 2 weeks ahead and you're still not going to do now. So you should be aware of that, because who knows, when the time comes that the deadline is already near, there are lots of things to do, and you would have less time to give a lot of effort in your first things that should be done first. So number five, do things that you prioritize the most first. Why? Let's say for example, in our course track, we're taking up advertising, and we're also taking up a lot of other subjects too. Know what you prioritize first, and for me, it is advertising. So you better make sure that you prioritize first what you think is best be prioritized. For example, your academics over your leisure. So you could start doing first all your academic things, and then you just follow with leisure. You just reward yourself afterwards if that would help. Um, Number six, learn when to be KJ. I know, it's the time of the day when all your friends are going to the mall and you are just out there studying. I know it's too boring sometimes, but you just have to do it for the sake of passing, believe me. For example, you have a long quiz on a Monday, and there's a big party that you need to attend on a Sunday. And if you badly want to attend that party, then you should start studying from Friday until Saturday. You better make sure that you finish it before Sunday so that you could also attend the party on Sunday. But if you don't, then you better sacrifice it. So this is also what we call time management. Number seven, give time for yourself to rest. What I'm saying is that you don't need to work all the time. You sometimes just needs to exert a lot of effort in doing as much, or giving time for yourself to rest. You just make sure that you have already accomplished a lot in those previous days or in that day itself, so that you could allot some time for yourself to rest. For example, you watch a movie just to pause, because I know it's really been very hectic sometimes that you don't know, or everything that you're already writing or typing on the computer is already sabaw, or those that what we call hindi mo na alam kung ano yung sinasabi mo, you just do it for the sake of doing it. Yeah, I know the quality of your work is already there, and but it's not good enough. So number eight, finish as much as you can in a day. This is related to what I'm saying in number seven. Why did I say that you should finish as much as you can in a day? In finishing as much as you can in a day, it's fulfilling, it's rewarding, and if you already finished enough for a day, you could have a lot more time to rest, spend time with your friends, family, or loved ones. And in finishing as much as you can also, you could already know how the capacity of how much you can do in a day. It will also helps you be equipped on the loads of works that you need to accomplish whenever you're already working. So number nine, reward yourself afterwards. After all those things that you do, maybe you should treat yourself. For some, they do spa, they do movies, they do shopping, but it's all up to you, or what are your interests, and then you just reward yourself after that. And in that way, you could also be inspired to finish more of what you could do, of what you could already accomplish, and then the rewards come after you. And the last one is This I think is very important. Number 10 is don't be so pressing. What I'm saying with number 10 with don't be so pressing, if you know that you're already messing up with your time schedule or with your time frame, then you should know what are the things that you need and you do not need to emphasize in your studying. For example, you have already joined too many curricular organizations and your academics is slowly falling apart. And then you better make sure that you know or you listen carefully to the professor. For example, instead of you're having too much time to rest, you're reviewing for a quiz, which only you know that there is a quiz on that subject, and then the professor wouldn't say yes. Just because you know that the professor always gives you a quiz weekly doesn't mean that there or he or she cannot already skip a day without giving you a quiz. So also with the project, you just listen carefully. The key there is you just listen carefully to what your teachers are going to say, because it will really helps you to um it will really help you to lessen the job that you're going to do. Plus, it will also allow you to give more time on what you could accomplish more in other subjects or in other matters that are much more important for you. And that's all. Thank you.